Hello, everyone. Welcome to the webinar today. This is Karmeet. I'm your financial expert for today, and I welcome you all to the webinar. I hope you all are doing great, and it's a pleasure to come here. It's a pleasure to assist you, help you learn trading. So please tell me, how are you all doing? How is your trading going on? What are your plans for weekend? And how's everything? I mean, where are you watching the live from? Are you new to trading? Has it been a long time you're trading? So I would like to listen from you. So please keep the comment section active and please keep on posting. If you have any queries, any concerns, this is your time to discuss it with us. Akshit sir, hello. Alexander, hello. STK vlog, hi. So I am waiting for some traders to join in. As soon as we have traders join in, we will start our session for today. In the meantime, I would like to hear from you. Akshit sir, Akash sir is not available today. That's the reason we didn't want our traders to wait, and that's the reason I'm here. So I know you miss Akash sir, but he will be available next week on the same page. Iqbal sir, hello. I have DGOP, hi. Kushan, hi. Super Alpha, hello. Kamlesh sir, hello. Yes, one question. Kamlesh sir, please tell me what's your question. Skills Power, hello sir. You were there in the webinar yesterday as well, I remember. Anas Malik, hi. Fun lovers, hi. So, hello everyone. I welcome you all. This is your financial expert for today. Okay. How can I get to VIP group? Which VIP group, Christopher, sir? Can you please clarify it? Can we expect any marathons? That's a good question. I will certainly discuss it with my team and we will plan a marathon soon. So, how many of you all are actually interested to be a part of the marathon? You are waiting for a marathon. Let us know. If we have more people interested, we can certainly discuss and make that happen. All right, so let's just wait for a couple of minutes for our experts to join in, for our traders to join in, and then we will start discussing further. So, VIP group, as in traders group. So yes, we have some groups as well. Arushi ma'am, hello, how are you? Tushal Patel, hello sir. So I had these traders yesterday in our Hindi webinar, right? Arushi ma'am, you lost 1900. Did you, what new thing did you do? Or, I mean, yesterday you were trading well. What happened? What did you try? STK vlog, yes, we have to wait for some traders to join in. Once we have the traders join in, we will certainly start trading. That is why I'm here for. So don't worry, just give me a couple of minutes, okay? Arushi ma'am is waiting for marathon. We have um, couple of comments for marathon. I will discuss with my team and we will plan a marathon soon. Okay, so don't worry. All right, friends, so we have our traders join in. Let's just start with our webinar today. So again, today, since yesterday we discussed the diving strategy on an Indian channel, we are going to discuss the same strategy on our global channel today. So we are going to learn the diving strategy again. So Arushi ma'am, Skills Power, Akshit sir, you, Tushal sir, you all were there yesterday. So this is just a brush up session for you, I can say. Okay. So what is a diving strategy? How do we use that? How it works? We will talk all about it. But before we proceed ahead, there are some things that I want to clarify to you guys. I want you to understand very well. First of all, we are trading in a live market. There will be ups and downs. I am trading the way you trade, so there can be something that goes very positive, some trades that go very well, some trades might go negative. So that's fine. It's a live market. You, everyone who trades needs to be aware that there will be fluctuations in the live market. Okay. Second thing, we are not going to copy trade. Whenever I'm trading, whenever I'm making trades, I would suggest do not copy trade. Okay, because there might be some seconds of delays between me making trade and that being visible to you. So I don't want you all to risk it. I want you all to learn properly, focus on the screen, understand the strategy so that when I end the session, you are able to do it on your own. Okay. Third thing, none of the strategy, whether it's a diving strategy, a Friday strategy, zigzag, anything, none of the strategy is going to give you 100% success. It can be, it's a live market, there will be ups and downs. Okay, so let's begin. Now you can see your screen. On the screen, you can see the application of Olymp Trade. Where on the left hand side, we see the profile section, the right, we see the payment option. Below that, we see our assets. When we click on the assets, we have fixed time, forex, and stocks. Now, I am more comfortable. I mostly use fixed time. Some people are comfortable with forex, some trade only in stocks. So it's as per your choice, but I prefer fixed time because that's something that suits me. That's something that I'm comfortable with. That's the reason. This capital A kind of symbol is where we find technical analysis section. You can try here, you can check over here. There are different strategies, indicators, oscillators, which you can study, which you can go through once. We can change the graph time frame from here. Then comes the graph. I prefer using Japanese candlestick. Someone prefers area chart. Someone prefers Heikin-Ashi. That's totally fine. Do it as per your convenience. Okay. We have the minutes option where we can, work on the time period of the graph of the trade. Now, what I follow is that that's a very simple thing what I do. If I'm setting my graph time to 1 minute, my trade time will be either 2 or 3 minutes at least. I can do it 5 minutes, I can do it 10 minutes. But I prefer doubling or tripling of my trade time compared to the graph time. So if my graph time changes to 5 minutes, my trade time would be 10 to 15 minutes. That's how it works. And that's a safe way. Okay. Then comes the amount. You can change the amount. I normally trade on 10, 20, 30, $5. Why? I prefer to trade on 5 to 10% or even lower of that. Because if the trade goes negative, my recovery becomes very simple. Right? So that's the reason I prefer smaller trades. Up and down options there. We have our most important thing, the risk-free trade. Okay. Now, risk-free trades, we all know how it works. We all know how important it is. But we don't, one thing what we don't know is how this risk-free trade is going to work and how do we efficiently use it and make something good out of it. So that we will be discussing here. Okay. So let's just check the next part, which is here, from here, you can change the graph. I prefer Japanese candlestick. You can change as per your convenience. This is the trade section where you can see all your active and your completed trades. This is the market section. Sorry. In the market section, you can purchase different strategies, indicators, risk frees, themes, whatever you want to purchase, you can purchase it from here. Then if we have any tournaments or any upcoming events, those will be visible in this section. Now, for the traders who are new to the platform, who have just joined, who are just learning the trading, for those traders, this question mark, this kind of symbol is very important. Now, why? Let me explain it to you. When you click on the question mark, you see that some tabs open up. Now, what is this? Support is where if you have any concerns regarding your payments, you can contact our support team from here. We also have trading tutorials. We have how to make deposits, how to make forecast, everything, all the learning material for the new traders is available over here. Okay, so you can certainly check this. This is very helpful for the new traders. Now, since we are very well aware about the basics, let's check what are we going to discuss about today. So as I mentioned, there are different indicators, oscillators, drawings, strategies, advisors. I prefer using strategies. Now, why do I prefer using strategies? Well, certainly there's a reason for that. And the reason is, I think that strategies are more, strategies come with a default setting. So there are two, three indicators who come together and they give you a signal. Now, these signals are default signals. Okay, these give you a better signal is what I feel. For example, if I'm using one indicator, it will give me a signal. If I'm using one separate oscillator, it will give me a signal. But when these indicators and oscillators come together, they form a stronger version of it, right? The same way, there are few strategies that you see in the blue arrow. Now, blue arrow strategies are available for our starter level traders. From starter, when you go to advanced level, you see the strategies with the green arrow as well. Now, these green arrow strategies are available for our advanced level traders. But when you go to an advanced level, you have access to the green as well as blue strategies. So that's a good thing. Now, from there, when you go to the expert level, the most premium level, you have access to the yellow, green, and blue strategy. From all this, I have selected one strategy for today, which is the diving strategy. Now, when I click on diving, it's an expert level strategy which works on fixed time and forex. When I click on diving, it opens up with a small video tutorial and some description. Let's check what does it say. We'll just read this description. I'll explain it to you. Then I'll go back to the comment section, see if there are any questions, and then we will actually enable this strategy and understand it in our graph. Okay. So listen to this. Driving is a trend strategy and it may be more suitable for experienced traders. So obviously to understand a trend, we need some kind of experience in trading. So it's a trend following strategy. Three factors are used as a composite indication to open a trade. So there are three things that come in this strategy. What are the three things? Simple moving average, one SMA indicator, and two rate of change, two ROC oscillators. They come with the different settings. To identify a favorable entry based on the SMA, traders need to observe it in relation to the price of candlestick. So we are going to identify the entry by checking the SMA and by checking the candles and the ROC. Usually it takes a bit of experience to carry out such complex analysis effectively, and the video instruction may help you. So let's just check the video. Let me know if you can hear the video so that we can proceed further. Well, please let me know that are you able to hear the video? All right. So we just saw the demo video. What it says is we need to check the SMA, okay? We need to check the ROCs and we need to check the candlestick. Now let's just check about by enabling this strategy. In the meantime, I'll just check if there are some comments. So we have someone say that Arabic, please, I'm sorry. But for I mean, this channel is specifically for our global traders who can follow English. So for Arabic, I'll check for you. Signal, please. Hello, hello. Okay, Arushi, ma'am, you already know my name. My name is Karmeet. We already met yesterday. Certainly. So now, yes, Vishal. So Astro Index, I'll certainly check. Let me enable the strategy. I did not have much comments to check. So let's just go through the strategy. When we click on diving strategy. Okay. So you see the blue line, which is the SMA line. All right. So whenever we see that the candle is below the SMA and the color of the candle is red, the ROC 14 is below the zero line and the ROC 7 also shifts below the zero line, we make a trade in down position. Either 2 to 3 minutes trade is something that we can make in the same way. When the candle crosses the SMA in an upward direction, the color of the candle becomes green. The ROC 14 and ROC 7 shifts above the zero line. We make an up trade. So it's a very, very simple yet very helpful strategy. I'll just go through it again so that with some other assets so that we are able to understand the trend more. Okay, for example, we see over here the candle went below the SMA line. The ROC7, we waited for some time since ROC7 was above the line. As soon as we saw that the ROC7 and ROC14 both have shifted below the zero line, we made a down trade. Similar way, when the candle went above the SMA line, the candle's color started going to green and the ROC14 also shifted above the zero line as well as the ROC7 shifted, we started making an up trade. So is this clear to you? Is the diving strategy clear to you? If it is, please let me know and then we'll work together to find some assets where we can see the signals. If you have any doubts, I would suggest please post it in the comment. I do not want you all to go back with any doubts. So if you have any questions about the strategy, please post it. So here we might get an uptrend coming soon. So let's keep an eye on gold. Mm-hmm. Sujit sir, you want me to repeat? Certainly, we'll just repeat it. So Sujit sir, please do understand here. Whenever the candle goes below the blue line, the SMA line, the color of the candle is red. The ROC 14 also is in the downward direction, that is below the zero line. The ROC 7 is also in the downward direction. You make a down trade. Whenever the candle goes above the SMA, the blue line, the ROC 7 and 14 shift above the zero line, you make an up trade. Okay? I hope that is clear to you now. Let me know if any questions, we can certainly discuss it and clarify it. If not, we will proceed to our trading. We will start making some trades. We will start taking some, we will check different assets and see where we are finding an opportunity to trade. Okay, so let's see if we have signal somewhere. Also, I would request you all, see here we are getting a down signal. Do you see? The SMA crosses the line, the ROC 7 and the ROC 14 is below the zero line. So we are going to make a down trade here. Let's see how this goes. In the meantime, uh, we will move to another asset. Okay, so what are the indicators I'm using is a question. I have one SMA indicator. I have two ROCs. SMA's value is 20 and ROC's value is 7 as well as 14. There are two ROCs. Okay. So I made a trade for $10 over here. Let's see how this goes because there was a clear signal here from SMA, from candles, from ROC 14 and ROC 7. If you have understood the strategy, you know how we always work on our sessions. I actually ask my traders to post the name of the asset which they feel is giving a signal using the diving strategy so that we are sure you understood the strategy and you are able to find you are able to use this strategy. Sanmeet sir, finding ROC is very simple. Click on this. Okay, and click on the capital alphabet A. You click on oscillators. Scroll a bit down. You will find rate of change, which is ROC. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Come on. So Since if you have understood the strategy, I want you to post the name of the asset. I will check that asset. If there's a signal, we'll make the trade. If that's not a signal, we'll understand that why it's not a signal so that we have all our doubts clarified. What do you say? Can you give me a second? I'll just grab a sip of water. Lalita Sharma, which app is this, ma'am? This is Olymp Trade trading application. Yes, about recovery, we have a question. Certainly, maybe in the last 10 minutes that we have, we will be discussing about recovery. We did that in our webinar yesterday. We will do it today as well. Okay, so tell me, do you find any signals? Do you find any assets? Do you see any assets where you're getting a signal? Let me check those. Gold, we have a suggestion, gold up. Okay, yes, gold will go up. Let's wait for this candle to end because we have a signal. The crossover has happened. The ROC 14 and 7 have shifted. So let's wait for this candle to end and see how this goes. So since this is, I feel a bit of risky situation, I'm making a smaller trade. Okay, let's check. Shehbaz Khan, sir, if you're comfortable in Hindi, we have our Olymp Trade India channel. Okay, you can join that channel. There we conduct the webinars in Hindi. This is a global channel, and over here we conduct the webinars in English. Okay, so yes, the one who commented about gold, it's a good signal. That's great. This makes me understand that, okay, my traders have understood the strategies well and they are able to use it. So that's a good thing. Keep on posting the name of the assets. Abhishek sir, hello, how are you? Okay, so here we might have a signal. The crossover has happened. The ROC 7 is already below the zero line, but the ROC 14 is still not gone below the. So this kind of situation, you need to be patient here. You need to wait. You see, the ROC 14 is reducing. It will go as soon as it goes below the zero line. See, it went below the zero line, we make a down trade. Why? Because we have a strong signal from ROC 7. Yes, I'm on Mahajantar index, so that's right. We both got the same signal. Anirudh Mishra, sir, I just showed the number. The SMA's value is 20. Then one ROC is on value 7, one ROC is on value 14. Okay. Gaurav, sir, hello, how are you? Euro USD might have a signal. Again, the same is with GBP USD. Okay, so now I'm going to make one trade using the risk-free trade. Okay, so that we understand um, how the risk frees work. All right. Now, I already mentioned it in the beginning that please try to not copy my trades because there might be some slight delays in the screen being visible to you. Okay. So please try to avoid copying my trading. Let's check different assets and see if we have more signal. I'm waiting for a suggestion from you guys to understand so that I am sure you know the strategy now and you can use it in when I'm not there. So please put in the comment section the name of the assets and we will try to work on it. Where's Dow Jones? Okay. So we have a signal coming up in Dow Jones. Let's see. Okay, here there is a lot of fluctuation. So I am going to use my risk-free trade because I'm not sure whether it is going to be a 100% successful trade. I clicked on $5 risk-free trade and I made a trade in down position. Now, what happens is if the trade goes down, I get my profit. But if there is a fluctuation, the trade goes against my prediction, then I get my invested amount, my $5 back. So I am trading without any risk. Okay. I hope that's clear to you. And so this trade is going to be without any risk. Okay, so we have a feedback. It would be nice if Olymp Trade brings a copy trading feature automatically by subscribing to our favorite financial analyst or trader. Okay, so I mean certainly our team will check this feedback, but again, as I mentioned, even we would love to help our traders, but the thing is that due to the broadcast delays, it might not work the same way, but let's see. Sir, it's a real application, Shreyan sir, and that's why we come here, try to assist you so that we are able to guide you well and you can make good trades, right? And we have been working since 2014, so it's working for all the traders, so you don't have to worry about it. All right, so gold. Again, we have a signal in gold. Let's check. Uh-huh. But we already made this trade on gold. Now I see that there can be a reversal as well in gold. So let's not let's see how this candle ends. Okay, ma'am, from my device, I can see the profitability of commodity composite index is 10%, but in your device, it's 93. Can you explain why this happens? Okay, so do you see that the next candle is forming in red? The ROC7 has started to drop. So I might not risk over here. Now, the question from Anas sir. Anas sir, you said that you are able to see lesser percentage. Please check this profile section. Are you on an expert level, or let me know the color of the arrows that you see? It's yellow, it's green, it's blue. Let me know that. Okay, so we have a down signal coming up in crypto composite. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, the signal has shifted. The candles are still below the SMA line, and my candle time is set to 1 minute, sir. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's just try a risk-free trade and make a trade here because I can see I do not see a proper trend actually. So let's just skip this asset, I would say. Yes, Anas. So that can be a reason that you're not able to see the higher profit percentage that I can see. Once you reach the expert level, you will also be able to see it. So we have a signal coming up in Astro Index. Bhayankara sir, please talk in Hindi. Sir, this is our global channel where we conduct webinars in English. If you are comfortable in Hindi, you can certainly join our Hindi channel, Olymp Trade India. There we conduct our webinars in Hindi. Okay, can someone just keep an eye on Astro Index by the time I check other signals so that we can make more and more trades? So also over here we are getting a signal, but not from ROC 14. So let's wait for a confirmation from ROC 14 and then we make our trades. Anessa, you're most welcome. You're most welcome, Bhayankara sir. I did mention your Panda Pi, sir. I did inform you about your question previously that copy trading is not something that I would suggest. And if you're talking about just making a trade of 70 rupees, then yes, you can make that trade. The minimum amount is that much. So yes. All right, so keep the comment section active, guys. I do not have a questions coming up. Okay, here I do see a signal coming up in crypto composite now, and I think it's the right time. We have made a trade using the risk free. Let's see how this goes. Well, GB creation, are you asking me that how do I understand the signal by using this strategy? If that is something you are asking, then we can talk about it. Please clarify your question here. Mahajantar index might give a down signal. ROC 14 has already given a down signal. ROC 7 is still not giving this signal. Let's wait. That's a new one I have heard. So thank you for that. But please let me know your name because I don't like the name that you have kept. I cannot speak. I cannot take that name of your profile. So please let me know your name. Okay, I'm waiting for a signal from ROC 7. So we have a profile name called Nonsense. I would like to know your name. Can you put it in the comment section? Kiran Siddiqui from Pakistan. Hello, Kiran. Welcome. I am Tawfiq sir. I am using SMA. I am using one SMA and two ROCs. SMA's value is 20. ROCs, one ROC is 7, one ROC is 14. Okay. Hello, Rohit sir. Hello, Shinu sir. How to join Kaustubh? I'm sorry. Whose name are we? I mean, whose name are you mentioning? Okay, everyone is telling you that Olymp Trade does not give your withdrawals, is what you're asking, right? Well, um, that is not the case. I mean, it's your money. Why would we not give you the withdrawals? We certainly want our traders to get their money. We certainly want our traders to get their profits so that they are able to work again on the platform with more powers. Okay. Okay, Galip, so I'll guide you. I'll let you know about it. I understood your doubt. Okay, his name is Kaustubh. Okay. Your name is Krishna or your name is Kaustubh? It's Krishna. Okay. So thank you for that comment, Krishna, sir. Okay. So I have a couple of questions which I wanted to answer. Where can I check ROC 14? So about checking ROC 14, when you click on technical analysis and you go to oscillators, you go to oscillators, click on rate of change once. When you click once, it will go like this. Okay, which will be ROC 14. Then you again go to add more tools. You again click on rate of change. When you again click, it will be ROC 7. ROC 14, you just need to change the values. Okay. So that is how you can use your ROC. Now I have one additional ROC which I need to get rid of. Okay. All right. So, how do I understand the signal was I think Galip sir's question. Okay. So, Galip sir, please understand. Whenever the candle goes below the SMA, the ROC 14 and ROC 7 are below the zero line, we make a down trade. Whenever the candle goes above the SMA, candle color is green, the ROC 7 and 14 are above the zero line, we make an up trade. Okay, so now we are checking some more signals. I want to make some more trades. Let's see how this goes. Home Cinema, I just informed that you can go to technical analysis. When you go to technical analysis, you will see a list of indicators, oscillators, drawing strategies, advisors. Okay, you can go click on oscillators. There you will find rate of change. The short form of rate of change is ROCs. Okay, Iknoor Singh, Olymp Trade आपको रेफरल में कितना देती हैं? I'm really sorry. I am a financial expert from Olymp Trade. I do not work on referral programs. Okay. Everyone who is new, I would first of all like to welcome you on behalf of Olymp Trade. Okay. And I would suggest that yes, we are here. We are here to assist you. We conduct these sessions so that you are able to understand all the trades that you make in a better way. All, well, that's totally fine. The person who has just mentioned that Olymp Trade shows UPI deposit shows multiple local persons and companies. That's totally fine. There are they because unless and until you are clicking on Olymp Trade's deposit section and then making a deposit, you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Panda Pai sir, what level are you on? Are you on a starter level and or an expert level? Because if you are on an expert level, you can take personal consultations also with our financial experts. Home Cinema I just showed you where you can check the ROCs. I am not finding. Now let's just skip let's wait for, I mean, I'll come back to the comment section in some time. We need to check our trades. We need to make some more trades so that we are able to get good signals. I see a signal coming up over here. ROC 14 has given a signal. The SMA crossover is just about to happen, and ROC 7 will also give a signal after this candle. Okay, so I see a clear signal coming up from ROC 14, not yet from the SMA. So let's wait. Mahajantar index is something that we will come back on. Settings for this strategy, Rohit, sir, certainly. It's very simple. SMA is 20, ROC 7, ROC is 14. Red is a nightmare for everyone, Krishna. So no one wants to see the red color, right? I do trade on currency. I checked. There was I didn't find a signal in Europe. We might get a signal in Euro Composite because ROCs have given a signal. Once we have a signal, Euro USD, then we will trade. Money is deducting automatically. That's something that does not happen. But if it's happening, please contact the support team, take a screenshot, and contact the support team. Okay, we have a signal here. Now, someone mentioned currency trading in currency pairs. Let me tell you, do you see the colors of the candle? One candle is green, one is red, then green. So there is not much trend going on, but still, just for you, I know that this can flip anytime. So I'm using my risk-free trade here, and I'm making a down trade on over here, and let me check the currencies. Now, same happens with GBP USD. Whatever is going on in Euro USD, the same goes with GBP. We have a down trade. Let's wait. Now, next candle that forms, it will again be a green color. So it's not a stable trade. Okay. The currency pairs are right now at this time, there's a lot of fluctuation. So I avoid trading at this time in currency pairs, but I do use currency pairs. No, I do not do the stream daily, but we have two channels. One is Olymp Trade India, one is Olymp Trade Global. So you subscribe to both the channels. Whenever there's a live, you will get notified about it. Okay, so subscribe to the channel, keep the um, alert on so that you get notified. But normally we have our webinars on inclusive of both channel. It's on Tuesdays. I have Thursdays, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we have our webinars that time. You are using demo account and EMA and support resistance. If that's working for you, great. But if you want to explore more, I would suggest that if you are on a starter level, Sanmeet, so you have access to different strategies. I mean, you have these strategies that you can try. You certainly can try SMAs. You certainly can try MACD is a good thing. These blue arrow strategies is something that you can try. Okay. You have raised a ticket, then great. Just wait for the technical team to check it. I'm sure someone would get in touch with you. Okay. Did you see the fluctuation? Now, why this fluctuation happened? The ROC shifted again. Now, this fluctuation happened because this is not a stable asset. Okay, why 2 minutes? See, whatever, my graph time is 1 minute. If my graph time is 1 minute, I cannot be using the trade time to 1 minute because that's the whatever is your graph time, you should be trading on double or triple of the graph time. Um, Okay, so I have an expert level. I would suggest if you have an expert level, have you anytime Galip sir connected with the experts and taken your personal consultations? If not, you can certainly post your user ID here. We will get it scheduled for you. Krishna sir has a comment. Hello, Karmeet ma'am. How do you recover losses after consecutive losses using martingale? About martingale, I'm going to talk. Give me some time because I've not made the trades, many trades, as there is no signals that we found. So let me make a couple of trade and we will talk about martingale here. Okay. I didn't guide you. I am really sorry if I didn't guide you, but I am trying my best to guide all of you. I already knew the Astro Index trade is going to not be successful, and I did mention it before making the trade, Cartoon Carnival, that if the market is where candle is one green, one red, that is the situation we won't be trading because it's a fluctuating market. Daily Bugger need guidance on trading on Olymp Trade using Kind Martin, and none of them are successful. I'm really sorry if Kind Martin is not working for you. If one strategy is not working for you, I would suggest try different strategy. Okay, maybe that works for you. So if one's not working, we can certainly try. They don't give you personal signals, but they guide you. They guide you about trading. They guide you how you can check the signals. They teach you different strategies, so it's going to be helpful for you. Okay, so we have the last 15 minutes left. In the last 5 to 10 minutes, I have request where we wanted to talk about recovery of losses, the emotional part of trading. Over trading is something that we want to talk about, so certainly we'll discuss that. And let's see. Also, I would suggest that if you find any asset where there's signal, we can trade there. Sorry. Um, so please post your user ID, okay, for personal consultation. AUD has a signal. Let me check. AUD Cartoon Carnival, please look over here. ROC7 has given us an up signal, and we do not have a up signal yet from ROC, from either ROC 14 or the SMA. Once we have a crossover, if the green candle crosses the SMA and goes above the SMA, also this ROC is going to shift, then we will make an uptrade. It can be a signal. Okay, let's wait for the shift to happen because ROC, we need all the three in line. We need the signal from SMA, ROC1 and ROC2. Okay, I have around 5 to 6 years of experience at the moment where I actually started trading well. The initial years, certainly, it's an overconfidence year for everyone. We feel that it's a very easy thing and we can achieve everything, but it took time. It took time to understand all the thicks and thins of trading, and then it's the situation where I've reached right now. Srinu sir, which channel? Are you asking the Olymp Trade channel? It's Olymp Trade India and Olymp Trade Global. You did win, that's good, but it was a risky trade without any signal. So I cannot have my trader, just trade on prediction basis because I'm here to teach them a strategy. Okay, so I have a signal here. and it is an asset which has trend. Okay, again we have a signal coming here. Okay. If are you saying that in web version you want me to trade? Well, it's an indication from the strategy. I'm not using any separate signal. The strategy is giving this signal. It says that the SMA's crossover has happened, the ROC 7 has shifted, the ROC 14 has shifted. So it is not a signal, but it is a indication from ROC that's coming up. Okay. What do you prefer, forex trading or fixed time? I prefer fixed time trading, Anirudh. So I don't know why, but there are many traders who prefer forex. For me, fixed time is something that I prefer. Okay. All right. So we have just a couple of minutes. In Asia, what happened in Asia? Is there a signal? No, this is my personal account. All right. So when there was a question about martingale. So if you see, I normally do not focus more on martingale because see what happens is, for example, I made a $10 trade. I lose that trade, and the next trade, according to martingale, should be $20. So if I make a $20 trade and I end up losing that trade too, then my recovery is totally for $30. But if I continue the same amount, okay, for example, $10 I lost, $10 again I make a trade, then at least if I mean either I win or I lose, my recovery amount is lesser. So I personally won't see me using martingale much. Okay, but there are traders who like using martingale. There are also our financial many experts who prefer martingale, and that's fine. I mean, it's always as per your thinking, as per your convenience. If you feel it's working for you, great, go for it. And yes, for the questions I have about which indicators I'm using, you can certainly check it in the tech. It's SMA 1, ROC, 2 ROCs, SMA 20, ROC 7, and 14. No, it's not Indian currency. It's USDT, it's cryptocurrency. Okay, so here we are getting a signal. We'll wait for it. I am not comfortable. I prefer Japanese candlestick, or I sometimes, very rarely, I try area chart. But Japanese candlestick because that's the most comfortable thing for me. Okay. All right. So confirmation, as in we need signals from the blue line, the ROC 14 and the ROC 7. So once we have that confirmation, then we make a trade. Okay. I am reducing the amount to say $10. Okay, here you see ROC 7 is giving a signal. Let's just risk it actually. Let's just make a trade and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this was so far my last trade for today. Now we have the last 5 to 6 minutes. Let's talk about the emotional part of trading, which most of you comment that how to control emotions, how to work on the recovery of the losses and all of that. So first of all, I would suggest there are some very basic things which I do. It's not a rocket science, something that I do. Okay, very basic thing. What I do is if I see that in one asset I'm losing 2 to 3 trades, I either stop trading in that asset for some time, I switch the asset, or I actually just take a break from trading, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I close my device, I do not open the application. I just take a break, I refresh myself, maybe with a cup of coffee, my favorite music, whatever. I refresh myself, and once I feel that okay, the negativity that impacted was there in me due to the losses has gone away. Now I am fresh and in a good mood. I go back to my trading. Okay, so whenever you see that 2 to 3 trades in one assets have gone negative, I would suggest switch the asset or stop trading. Go in your balconies, take a fresh air, fresh breather around, or grab a cup of coffee, whatever suitable for you. All right. Second thing, what I prefer is if you see, I keep on switching assets. I do not limit myself to, two assets, three assets. Many traders do that. They almost limit yourself to four assets which give the highest percentage. It is not always about highest percentage. You will wait the whole day for the signal from for getting a positive trade with 93% asset. But in the meantime, if you're able to make good trades with 82% assets and get good profit, what's the harm in doing that? And the most important thing that impacts trading is over trading actually. So it's not that we don't know that we need to stop. But the overconfidence that comes within us when we start trading impacts your results. You earn well, you get good profits, okay? You have, for example, I have seen traders who got 5,000, 10,000 in a day. So once you get your profit, stop over there and then come back the next day. Because with the overconfidence, if you keep on trading, it is going to impact your results. And after some time, I am sure many of you would agree with me. We get success in trades. First, in the initial three trades, we are analyzing it deeply and we make a trade. After success in two, three trades, we literally stop analyzing it. We are like, "ठीक है, let's see the candles, let's see the color, and we will make trade." But after the 10 trades, the first 10 trades, if we were, for example, from 10, if you won the 8 trades also, we get so overconfident about it that we don't even look at the analysis part. We forget analyzing it. Okay, and what we do is we just keep on trading, and whatever you have won, you end up losing that. So set a goal, set a target for yourself, either a daily target or weekly target. I would suggest a daily target because once you achieve the target, you close the application for that day. You come back the next day. Okay. So if you have a goal set, a target set, it is going to be very easy, very suitable for you to understand and to make your recoveries easy, to make your trading easy. Why I suggest a daily target or why I mention a daily target is because see, weekly target someday, so for example, I set it weekly target of 5,000. One day I win 1,500, next day I win. So it becomes, you have that in mind that, okay, how do I recover it? You keep on trading, keep on trading. So if you have a daily target, boom. If if you meet for example, I have a 500 target per day. I hit that target, I stop trading. So that's going to help me improvise it. Okay. So I hope I was able to mention some very important and also remember if you have if you are not in a mood, don't force yourself to trade. For example, you wake up, you feel a bit of dizziness, you feel that okay, you have some negativity in yourself, you didn't have a good day yesterday, so that has impacted you today. Do not trade with that. Okay. What happens is if you carry negativity in your mind and you come for trading, it will impact your results. So only when you are totally relaxed, because see, you're putting your hard-earned money here, and certainly you're putting it to get something good out of it. All right. So take some time out, come with positivity. I'm sure you'll get better results. Okay, so for the last time, I'm showing everyone who's commenting what indicators I'm using. I am using an SMA of value 20, an ROC of value 7, and one ROC of value 14. All right. So I have some comments. Let me check pretty quick. 1 minute difference. I just mentioned that's the reason I tell you do not copy trade. Okay. When I saw strategy, I would suggest, see, basically, there are many strategies which I personally like my Friday strategy. I like, kind Martin is something I am okay with, but I like diving strategy. I like the barcode strategy. So there are many strategies out, all right. So I answer when do you lose the principal amount? When you overtrade. So that's the reason I'm suggesting that when you have a good principal amount, set your targets. Okay, once you have the targets, it will be easier for you to work on it. All right, Galip, so I have your ID. I also had an ID from Asad sir. Asad sir, are you on an expert level too? If so, I will connect with you. Galip sir, don't worry. Just people who have mentioned their IDs in the comments, I would suggest that please add a mobile number in your account. If you don't have a mobile number, we won't be able to reach you. All right. So I think, friends, that's all for today. Okay. Certainly, there are many questions that we need to discuss. There are many things we need to talk. I will be meeting you in the next webinar. All right. And I hope you have a great weekend ahead. Relax over the weekend. Monday, start fresh. Try using the diving strategy in your demo account. Once you feel confident about it, go to your live account. Okay. So have a great one, friends. Thank you for being here for